Greetings and salutations, listeners. Welcome back to another rousing episode of Are You Wearing a Helmet? Joining me today for this play session is...
Ken, as Acadios.
Hell or High Water Card here, playing Merrick the Priest.
It's all in the reflexes, isn't it?
It's a snowy, horrible day. And I made it.
Yeah, that's right. Eric Wisniewski playing Feng Li.
Rick Dubridge on the drums with Abraham Gone.
And I'm your GM, Brent Baumick. So, to recap the last session, the party had successfully managed to liberate a family of dwarven slaves. You had stormed a warehouse that was a harvesting point for slaves being smuggled into Shresh and burnt it to the ground. Nothing like a little arson to get things rolling.
Cleansing fire.
We're the best heroes.
Yeah. And at the end of the session, they leveled up, so we're just going to go through a little quick recap of what they did with their newfound second level. So starting things off, as usual, is Mr. Rao.
Mm-hmm. I'm up to a crazy 30 hit points.
What?
Wow.
Yeah. I got a plus 2 attack bonus.
Jesus.
I'm rolling plus 8 now. Yeah. And I got double slice, allowing me to add my full strength to my second attack.
Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent.
God, 30 hit points.
Son of Chuck. Boom.
I found my second level and put it in my hip pocket. So I can cast another spell per day, and I now have a base attack bonus. Hey!
Whoa, all right.
That's the way.
Awesome. I've got a base attack bonus too now. That's nice.
Woo!
Yeah! Woo! Anyway, base attack bonus. I, however, got weapon focus for free on my longbow, along with the point blank shot, because it turns out we're normally quite close to people, and sometimes getting that little extra boost is pretty nice. That and looks as if I'm marginally better at shooting my bow than I am at just going up and, hitting people with my fists now, finally. Although it's not a Arcadios level of hit.
That's
Great,
a good
moving
word
on.
to define you.
Yeah, so nothing really.
Yeah.
Nothing really happened. After running my mouth for the past several dungeons, I gained a little bit of wisdom, and so my skills increased a bit. Got a little bit more hit points, and that's about it.
You should be able to cast more spells now.
Yeah, that too.
Okay. Well, I just want to I didn't want you to screw yourself.
I can
One
only,
more
I can only
spell.
cast so many magic missiles. Now one more.
I did discover that I have daily uses of things that I have not been using, so yay! I'll be doing some more of that stuff.
Yeah, don't you have like an acid splash?
I do.
Acid splash.
Or like
I
an
also-
acid dart?
I also grabbed a, what's it called? It is a, it's something cool. It's a disarm thing. Burning disarm.
What?
Ooh.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
It's
Take away their
it's a
sword.
focused heat metal kind of thing.
Awesome.
If they're coming to your sword and go, oh God! And
Take away the sword and give them the clap.
yeah, that's the way I work. A burning sensation, you might say.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And if Arcadios runs them down, they might pee a little.
Ooh, or a lot.
And I mentioned this last time. I'm not sure if you guys remember it. Just in case you don't, all your weapons are now masterwork.
Yep.
Yeah. That's
What's
right.
that do again?
Gives you a +1 non-magical to
Attack bonus.
hit.
Holy poop.
Yep.
Oh, plus 9.
No, I don't have to roll dice.
I just say
It's only second level, dude. Jeez.
It begins.
That's right.
I just point and tell them to die.
I'm not. Well, I hope you don't get hurt.
What? I'm a good guy.
No healing.
I swear.
To bring the listeners up to speed, we do have a Facebook page where we do handle some of the in-between game session stuff. During it, the players, if you might recall from last session, we're talking about buying some sort of property to use as like a underground railroad type space. The hotel that they are currently staying at turns out it's actually for sale, and a fair price has been offered to the group in return for the hotel. some
Upon
money,
review, the price is super fair.
and a favor to the owner of the hotel, Aisha bin Said. So, and that's where we're going to start off.
Yeah, just keeping up on that. That's the gal that bought us as slaves, and then, in her defense, she did free us, like she said she would.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thanks for that, Dr.
I'm
Exposition.
still gonna eat her liver.
Yeah.
Let's
All right.
So anyway, yeah, I'm all about
All right.
buying this hotel, and I don't think it's I don't think it's an underground railroady type thing. It's more like a spot for all the folks that we save and free from slavery, that they can hang out there, work for us if they wish. Huh?
For free.
They work for us for free because they get to stay there for free. You know, it's a barter system. I'll
They're
give
free
you one donkey for 2 cows or whatever. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm just picturing
Wow.
the dwarf riding around on Acadios' shoulder going, "Who runs Barter Town?"
That's exactly how I want it to be.
Muscle blaster.
wow.
Acadios does have the mind of a child.
What?
Yes.
I have an int of 12, thank you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got a 28 on my ACTs. Thank you very much.
yeah.
At my-
Almost put racist on you on that one. Phew. Had to stop myself.
Okay. So as the adventure opens, you guys are in the hotel awaiting Aisha to show up to finalize the sale.
Okay.
So this has been decided then.
Yeah.
I hate that one.
What was the price?
Price was it
This is a
34?
legitimate way to get a base of operations where we can start undermining all of her activities and everybody
I'm
else's.
all right with
so that way we don't piss people off so quickly.
Before we agreed to give her this money and buy this place, did we find out what the favor is?
That's, I believe, is what she's coming over to discuss.
Uh-huh.
That is it.
What she doesn't know is that we've dug a big hole in front of the door. When she walks in, oops.
Yeah. We put a welcome mat over it. Then when she falls through, it says, "Welcome to hell." Yeah.
The spikes were a nice touch.
I personally tipped him with my own feces.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
She
there
fell
we
down
go.
an elevator shaft and landed on 30
So they're
bullets.
tipped in gold?
Yeah.
Okay. A heavy knock rattles the door to your chamber. Curious, you open it, revealing Aisha and her large, saturnine bodyguard.
Why was I curious? Didn't we know that she was coming?
Not really.
Oh, all right.
With a nod of her head, she enters, her perfume filling your nostrils as she walks by.
So we need a soundboard, right? Ooh, see.
Why do you pause in between stuff? Probably because I just assume I'm going to be interrupted.
Hey, I didn't say anything. I was just adding some flavor text to your flavor text.
I hear you like flavor text, dog. She sits down on one of the overstuffed chairs of the room, and smoothing out her robes, she smiles. I'm glad to see the place going into such worthy hands. I have to admit I'm going to miss it. I have many fond memories of these very chambers. Take good care of her, and she'll do the same to you. Now then, sentiment aside, there is a matter of price to discuss. In addition to the agreed-upon price, $3,400, I do have a small request of you. It's a simple thing. Almost below you. Beneath you. Under you. Not worth your time.
Spit it out.
In 2 days, I'm hosting a party on my barge. A small get-together, really. Rubati Ibn Talib, the head of the House of the Fox, will be there with her family. I want to make sure they'll be safe, and I'm quite confident you gentlemen can ensure just that. She also was present for your victory in the Circle of Blood, and has been most impressed and has been inquiring about you. Do this for me, and I'll consider our deal complete.
Was she inquiring about me personally or the group?
The group.
Ah, what was that idea?
Has a weakness for martial combat.
Well,
And she
there
was
goes that
impressed
idea
by
too.
She was impressed how you rendered Thok down to Th.
So she's a bloodthirsty jockstrap chaser. That's what you're saying.
And a Kornikova, yeah.
Oh, wow. When was this party again?
2 days.
Oh, well, I got plenty of time to root down and so forth. Sure.
On the party barge?
So basically, we're just gonna be security on the party barge.
Yes.
I'm down with that.
Aisha, you gonna be there?
Absolutely.
It'll give me time to go maybe help forge my armor some more.
You're about a week away.
I know. I'm so anxious.
I almost said 3 days because I think that's where like everything was 3 days. In the future.
Yeah, deal probably doesn't go if you try to drown her during this particular assignment.
Accidents happen.
Yeah.
Just ask Natalie Wood.
Glub, glub, glub.
I'm
Too soon?
ignorant to what this is about.
Oh, it's been like 40
I
years.
know
It's not too soon.
I know the characters. Just
I don't know the character.
just gonna keep
Who's Natalie Wood?
Really?
She's a
that's
child
not-
actress. Started out as a child actress, drowned on a boat under very suspicious circumstances.
Yeah. People think
Well, I
Robert.
guess you can't drown on a boat, but
I don't remember that.
You could.
yes, you can.
Fall in the toilet.
Oops.
Pull a Felipe Lopez.
Ugh. How much worse would it be to drown if you know you're drowning in nasty blue toilet water? You're like drowning in an airplane. Worse than drowning. Is drowning in blue, gross toilet water.
As opposed to just flushing it.
Right. But then didn't your head go down?
Who does number
It's not going to
two-
go with it.
It's not Looney Tunes.
Who does number 2 work for?
it's just a beard spinning in a circle.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, Plucky. Want to go down?
Gotta go down the hole.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh man.
So if there's anything you guys want to do in the meantime, please mark off the money from the party bag.
Oh
I'll
yeah.
go-
By
I'll
the
go-
way, there is no more money in the party bag.
Right. Well, we'll see what happens on the boat.
assuming we'll
I'll
get-
spend my time checking out, helping out with the forging of my army art, and of course, corner proselytizing. You all should know the Dwarven God. He's cool. He made you.
Well, actually, as you were, you're down there being a manic street preacher. Someone walks by and goes, there's a place for this, and it's not in the middle of the marketplace. If you could take your act down to the Plaza of Prophecy, that'd be great.
Eat it. This is where everybody. That's where you have to go get the people. You don't wait for the people to come to you. Come on, man. We're not Baptist.
Sisters doing it for themselves.
I was like, yeah, okay, I'll go check it out, but no, it's not gonna stop me from doing what I do.
Okay, what are the rest of the same people doing?
Well,
You're going door to door.
I have to get.
we're not. We are. Yeah, like if we paid her, like now, yeah, we are seriously at no coin. So we're gonna have to figure out something for that.
Well, you do have a place to live.
All right, guys. I guess you're just all gonna have to get jobs.
Well, I mean, we do have a hotel that theoretically can generate income on its own. So
If you're gonna keep the guy that's like the steward of the hotel, he can do it for you. He's got the skill,
well, yeah,
profession.
since we don't know squat about it.
Yeah, profession hotel. If you want to keep him on the staff, it's wrap. If you just use the hotel to generate money, you can generate on a safe roll about 100 gold a day.
Okay, now,
Gee.
would you?
Or, I'm sorry,
allow
it'd be
us-
100 gold a month. My apologies.
Would you allow us to create the skill hotelier?
Well, that'd be profession. Yeah.
I'm
A
sorry.
year.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a some kind of word, isn't it? Oh, hotel. I'm a hoteler guy. That'd be a profession. Okay, good. I'll take that profession.
Well, he can do it for you, and he's gonna be way better. So he can
Yeah,
make a
but
roll.
checks and balances. I gotta make sure this guy's not hosing us. You know what I'm saying?
No, you've been around him for the past month that you've been staying there. He's been a pretty good guy.
Yeah, I
Take
can
care
also.
of it.
Yeah, that's true.
He's fluffed your pillows and left them in.
Hey, my pillows are huge.
You have a giant head.
Chirp, chirp, chirp.
Yeah. I thought you said. I'm sorry, I thought you said churro.
What? You left a churro under his pillow?
That's kind of gross.
And
What's that?
Gross are awesome.
Oh, it's all dried out and crusty now.
Pillow churros are the
Oh.
best churros. So, is there anything you guys want to do in the 2 days there?
Yeah, I'm gonna start trying to establish some more contacts over at the wharf.
Okay.
Arcadios could just jump off buildings and try out his newfound hit points.
I'm gonna Hulk through the city.
You got the cleric on your back. Heal me. Heal. Less preaching, more cure light wounding.
I'm just going to go to the tavern for the next 2 days.
You have no money.
Oh, I'll figure out how to get some money.
I'll dance with drunken sailors, whip coins at me. I got no pride.
Dance. All right.
Were we when is we're getting some information on what's his face, the Captain Jerkface that sold us? I forget his name.
Irkson.
Irksome.
You can dig around for some. You can start.
Sure.
That's why I'm going to
Good
the tavern.
spot. Good spot at the tavern. Sure.
Okay. So you three are doing that then?
Are you down on the wharf talking to the sailor boys?
Exactly.
Yeah, gross.
I might get lucky. And find the captain.
So that's
Some Bravo.
so that's 3 of us that are over towards that section of the city there.
Cool. And you're just gonna let the dwarf priest wander off alone under the threat of the red priests. Good job.
What he does.
The Red Priest of Hate. You remember we got the little skull last time?
I do kind of
The
sort
skull,
of,
right?
Oh, yeah,
but there's a lot of stuff
yeah,
that
yeah.
happens that I don't tend to remember.
He's got his walkie
Wait a minute.
talkie. He can call us.
Are you going over to the Plaza of Prophecy? That
I'll be heading that direction within the next couple of days to go see if there's a good spot that I can pitch my tent.
I may have to amend that. I might have to come with you. We did get that message about going over to the Plaza of Prophecy to talk to the Oracle over there.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
But that sounds like a together thing, not a I'm gonna go hang out by myself thing.
Oh, I mean, I won't be by myself. I'll be there with you.
Yay!
Wonder Twins.
Just best friends. Best friends are we.
You're my best friend. I love you, guys. Okay, so you two are trolling the taverns for information.
Yes. Information.
That's a new thing. The pregnant pause.
Catfishing, if you would.
Anti-TO. Okay, we'll start with you two. You guys go to the Plaza of Prophecy. It's where it's a, hard to believe, a giant plaza. All over, there are sorts of weird offshoot cults mixed with religions that you recognize. It's mostly just to keep the religious personas out of the way of the marketplace. It's like a little catch-all.
Uh-huh.
You know, you walk by, there are people like banging rocks together and screeching. Then there's, people just staring off into space. And then you got some people, that are honestly trying to preach their message. And there's a few people there looking for a free meal.
So if we can start with the crazies, get all of them on our side, then we can take over the city quite easily.
It's actually not a horrible plan. There was back in Mithras that was actually kind of the basis of Joshua's orphanage. There was a branch that went out to certain members of the community.
Yeah, let's put that on the back burner. Organize the crazies. Yeah. Okay, go on.
All right, you walk around. There's a guy in a plain homespun, sorry. Got a monster spit bubble there. Robe wearing a blue sash. And he's looking at Fang. And motions you guys over.
All right. Looking at me.
Hey, you're looking at me.
Do I recognize him?
Not really, but he is clearly a Kale.
Okay.
It's like...
Green? Leafy? What's a kale? I don't know what that is.
It's ethnicity out of Tailborn.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So he looks over. What? What brings an honest Kale to a town like this? Come on over here, sir.
Well,
More accents.
haven't spoken the
Oh, what happened? You don't even sound like a
tongue
human
there for a
anymore.
while.
Don't even sound like a normal human anymore. What happened to your lovely tone?
Well, unfortunately, circumstances crushed that out of me when I was young.
Oh,
Time spent in Mithras.
Someone stole his lucky charm.
he goes over to the dwarf and goes, oh, you're a priest of Melloc, aren't you?
Yep.
It's a wonder.
Cool.
He makes the motion of the amble in the air. May the fire of hearth and heart never extinguish until all that has been marred is made whole.
He's better at this than you.
Yeah. and to you, Dirtborn.
Don't teach me about my own religion.
So how do you know? He's like trying to trace the amulet with. Okay, yeah, down.
I trace a hammer. Yeah, and to you, buddy.
Oh, sorry. Name's O'Quinn. I'm a member of the Joshuite Penitents.
Oh?
Yeah, come on in, come on in. He's got like a tent set up. He brings you in. Get out of the sun. It's bloody hot out here.
Darn tootin'.
Weren't the guys supposed to be Welsh?
Some of them.
Yeah,
I can't do a
the
Welsh
lucky
accent.
ones.
Is there such a thing?
Yes, there is.
Oh, I'm
and it's
certain of it.
Weird.
it sounds like you're trying to chew your tongue from the back. Yeah,
Okay.
that's gonna haunt my nightmares.
What?
Seeing that grotesque protrusion of a tongue of yours sliding out from your hairy maw, going. "Bleh."
What's the big deal? It's been in your ear.
True.
Then
Then I have to look at it.
Well, okay.
I can just close my eyes and pretend it's some.
Yeah. I go to my safe spot.
That's it. Next time I'm in front.
Wow.
We better move on quickly.
Yeah.
this is going downhill fast.
We're
Guys, rabbit hole, get out.
Yeah, we go into the tent.
Yeah, it's just you can see he's got like some copper kettles going. There's people there ladling out soup to the the downtrodden and homeless. And he goes, "Oh, come on in, take a seat. It's nice to hear from normals around here. We get some weird customers through here." He's looking at you guys, and he goes, "Wait! Weren't you the two that were fighting in the pits here about a few weeks ago? You took out that big ogre, didn't you?"
Probably.
Might want to sense motive on this guy.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. I'm looking at a 26.
Yeah,
What's his play?
seems genuinely curious, but
All right.
in a non-threatening curious.
in a completely non-threatening manner.
Yeah, curious without being pushy.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Thank you. Coffee commercial here. Yeah, that was us.
Oh, what are you doing monkeying about with Cornwall? You seem like a good lad.
Well, it's a...
The guy is, to give you a physical description of him, he's about 6 foot tall. He's got blonde hair that's...
Not how I pictured him.
Excellent. He's got blondish hair that's streaking gray and a goatee. And he's a penitent, which is a layperson that's taking on a role of a... almost like a... oh, good lord. Not quite a priest, but like a...
Deacon?
Deacon, thank you. Thank you.
What do I know about the Joshuites?
It's a recently formed order. It was formed by Archprelate Joshua.
No.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, it caters mainly to trying to ease the suffering of the poor, the diseased, that sort of thing. Mother Teresa without the cash grab scheme.
Oh, good. Yeah. So, well...
Rick's incredulous stare made it all the worthwhile.
Cornwall is a relationship of convenience. But to be honest, we're new in town. We don't know much about the man and his dealings other than the fact that they are probably not above board.
Well, I mean, to be fair, it's not like there's exactly some sort of legal personas down here. So pretty much he gets to make his own laws. I mean, in a way, he's kind of a success story. He started as a pit fighter, worked his way up.
Yeah, we kind of picked up that he had some time fighting there. Although you wouldn't know it by the look of him now.
Well, you see, he was the favorite pet of a Madarian named Franco that he was a rough customer.
Franco? What happened to Franco? I doubt that he would let his prize fighter slip away.
Well, I was kind of curious. Old Corin there persuaded him that make him an even better fighter would be to teach him to read and give him an education. So he took it upon himself and tutored him. And then Corin decided he could even help him out by teaching his other boys how to fight just as well as him. And then as soon as he did, well, one night, suddenly Franco and all his guys kind of vanished. And then old Corin Vol set himself up as the high hog, so to speak.
Hi, Hog.
Not
That sound familiar? Cornball. Yeah. I'm wearing the right shirt, my Conan shirt. Yay.
He's a rough customer, but, to be fair, though, he's the closest thing to organization down here. The houses, they don't really venture down here much other than to slum it up. At least he's honest. If he slits your throat, it's just business.
well.
How was that honest?
Well, he doesn't make a big show of it.
He's not lying about it.
Yeah. No, really. I'm gonna kill you.
In fact, the only time I've ever seen him really even get emotional, he was involved with that witch.
Well,
Which
which
witch?
would you be?
Oh, she's some merchant lady. He was palling around with her for a bit until she left him for some dark fella.
What?
I don't mean that in a racist term. I mean the guy.
So, he was a witch.
Not Corin Vol. He was.
He was with a witch.
Yeah,
Yes,
well,
that's.
Okay.
what's her name? Aisha, something like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why I figured it sounded like there was some tension between the two to begin with, and that kind of confirms.
so it seems.
Yeah.
So,
And she's with some dark dude. Do we know anything about her?
You
having
could
some
assume might be
kind of-
that guy that's always with her, the guy that has the big sword that never talks.
Yeah. Okay. I was curious about that. All right.
yeah.
He just kind of showed up with her one day. She went out in the desert and came back with him.
Might be something to look into later.
Right. I will take a mental note of that and then totally forget it. But
I
2
will
minutes
take
from
a.
now.
So it
You
brings you.
son of a gun! Get your own pencil.
No!
So it,
Keep
bring,
it mine.
so it brings you guys down here. I mean, other than you just got to set up. If you want, you can set up outside my tent. We can show these guys what the true Idarian gods are.
I'm all about it. Let's organize these crazies.
Well, they're not crazy. It's just a bit downtrodden. It's not like they got a whole lot to be hopeful for here.
Let's organize these downtrodden.
It's bloody hot. All I gotta eat, and all I got to eat is like rat.
Could be worse. Could always be worse.
I like rat burgers.
Oh, I'm not unfamiliar with the workings of the Joshuites. I was brought up in a Joshuite orphanage.
Well, they gave me a second chance, and I'm here for it.
Well
Didn't exactly lead the best life beforehand, so got a lot to make up for.
Well, that's super cool. I'd be happy to help you out. That's yeah. I'm down with the clown.
No, shakes your hand. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. What was it?
Merrick.
Ah, okay. O'Quinn.
I caught your name.
Aye, good.
O'Quinn. Yeah. Thanks.
Anytime.
Okay.
Timothy, if you, the first name.
Timmy. All right. Timmy
I would've guessed
O'Quinn.
Patty.
That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, let's go with the broadest stereotype we possibly can. Har, hearty tarty tar. Go to the pub.
So when we were told about heading down to the,
Squire
the
dinner.
patio or wherever where
Well-
we're here.
There is
Wasn't there
another
something-
thing that we're looking to do.
Yeah.
There's an oracle.
Oh, you're looking for the oracle that crawls.
That's the one.
Well, it does show up here, but it's the damnedest thing. You wouldn't think a giant iron tent would be on wheels being lugged by 12 eunuchs would be hard to find. But it comes and goes as it wants. If you want, I can let you know when it sets up. It's usually here for about 3 or 4 hours at a time. I can have one of my boys run and message you guys. Save you
That'd
some
be useful.
legwork.
Oh,
We'll be staying at our new hotel.
Oh, what's that?
Oh wait, what are we gonna call it? Pig's Head Inn.
The Marriott Courtyard.
Yeah, franchise.
It was gonna be the.
it's in Sharesh. Their patent laws not so tight here.
It was gonna be the Pig's Head Inn with a picture of Demetrios' head on a pike. Was gonna be our sign. Remember?
Yeah, that's a little bit on the nose there, man.
Well, we don't have the money to get the sign yet. We just call it the Pig's Head Inn, and then we're putting the sign up later, maybe a few levels from now. Yeah, and then of course, I mean, we're happy to make special deals and so forth for, because we're not a big fan of the whole slavery issue in the area. So we're gonna
I
see what we
agree
can
with
do
you,
about
but
maybe helping
you
out.
got to start small and work your way up. It's pretty institutionalized here.
Yeah, that's
So
our
it
plan.
seems.
So I think a handshake and a friendly.
And that is one benefit of your buddy Corin there. He can't stand slaves or slavers.
Well, see, you can find a crumb of good in the worst of folks.
And he makes a mean mint julep.
I've been on the receiving end of
He
one of
certainly
those.
enjoys them.
Yeah, and his taste in bourbon and racehorses.
Wait a minute, how well do you know this guy?
Not at all. Get out. I've said too much.
I'm feeling pretty. I'll help out a little bit around there, but I'm feeling pretty confident that milked enough info as I'm happy with. So I'll give a hand out, give him a hand around the tent, hand out food, maybe
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
hand out
You
some
gonna-
flyers.
Yeah, I'll definitely help out with that. I've got some working knowledge
Nice. Okay.
of that kind of assistance.
Okay. So we're gonna cut to Acadios and Abraham, the A team.
Yeah.
Both their names begin with A, so the A team.
Yeah.
Just natural.
Yep. Too bad they can't heal.
Oh.
Just like
Shots fired. Rawr. Okay, you guys start going down to you start off at fairly upscale taverns and kind of work your way down. You end up in a festering, disgusting grog hole that is
sweet.
basically four walls leaning in on each other, called the Fancy Cat.
Oh.
Go in. There's a, it's early in the morning. So there's not a whole lot of people there. There's a small rat-like bartender working the counter, probably making it even more disgusting and gross with a filthy rat in his hand. Looks at you guys and kind of tries to fake a smile, and then decides it's not worth it. And goes, "Can I get you something?"
I didn't come here to learn anything. I came to drink all the money I've been pickpocketing for the last several hours.
Unfortunately, since you don't have sleight of hand, all I got's a what a bazooka joke.
We're just, as we're going from tavern to tavern, we're looking for where the slavers come to drink when they're coming in and off on their ships or when they're in port.
Okay, well, are you looking specifically for like Erkson's crew type deal?
Exactly.
This is the place.
Okay.
All right.
They've been kicked out of most any other place. He's like, so, are you gonna ask this bartender about him?
Well, we're going to sit and drink for a bit first. See.
With what money? With what money?
I told you, I've been stealing from people the whole way here.
Neat. With what money?
What?
To a symbol of crew of Cockney street urchin pickpocket.
newsies.
Let's recreate Oliver Twist.
Actually, if it was 3,400 that we paid out, look.
Well, you guys got your own money. I mean, it should be down in your character sheet.
Oh, right. Personal stuff.
My personal stash is huge.
I really don't. But yeah, there's a. You guys need petty cash to go out there. Yeah, there's. You guys should be able to suffice with
2 gold
50
apiece.
Right. I
will
think
get
that'll
you
be
like
fine.
a week's of
No,
drinking.
right.
So
No, I took a
tear it
look.
up.
We had 554 from earlier that I didn't account in the 2,900. That
Yeah, you get 2 gold apiece because when you get drunk, you tend to just like tips for everybody. So 2 gold apiece. That's it.
Yeah.
You go to a dark place. It's a copper for some grog.
Who's in the bar?
It's just you, and there's like a guy passed out under a table.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, it's middle of the day.
That's right. These slaver cities have their standards, right? Can't drink before noon.
That's right. No liquor sales on Sunday.
Stretches a dry county. He grabs a. It looks like a small barrel, and dips it into a giant barrel behind him. Knocks the dead rat out and goes, "Here you go."
Sweet.
Pours you one too.
I've drank worse. Alcohol will kill it all.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Actually, that is the spirit. Oh.
You're not there. Shut up.
So yeah, we'll drink. Sit for a bit.
Yeah.
Order some. I don't know what else is there.
That's it.
What, you gotta try to spend some money to make this guy like us? I don't know. I doubt it. Next time we order one, we'll pass over it's a copper, so we'll throw a silver piece, ask him if he knows about.
Oh, look at Mr. Fancy Pants.
All right, I'll take it back.
He actually takes the... No, he actually grabs your cup and cleans a little. Nods. Yeah. And leaves the dead rat in it this time.
Tasty.
Protein.
Start up small talk. Ask him when it tends to get busy around here.
Give me a diplomacy, please.
I do not have that.
You can still make it. I mean, charisma check. Doesn't need to be trained. Oh, yeah. You're just a muscle.
It'll be a straight roll, yeah.
18.
Hey, nice.
Nice. Yeah, he kind of warms up to you. Now, you remind him of a shifty cousin he had.
Hey, Swifty.
Get
Swifty. Sure.
So essentially, that's what I'm doing. Ask him when it gets busy, what kind of people he sees.
Oh, he says, a fairly rough crowd comes in here. He just assumes you're slumming. He's like, well, not too many people come in here with Erkson's ship out in the water.
Why he chases him away?
Yeah, no one likes being in here with that group. They tend to vanish.
Oh.
He's got a reputation as a press ganger.
Why do you let him in here?
He pays me.
Oh, well, fair enough. They're in the bay right now? Dude, is that something we need to be worried about? Do we need to get out of here?
Oh, no, they're out in the water. He'll be back in a couple weeks.
And they always come to this place then, huh?
That's your favorite spot. I'm about the only place in town that'll take them.
How often do they come in?
Every time they're in port.
Which is...
Should be back in a couple weeks. As I said before.
So they're here every couple of weeks. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Not the brightest bulb, are you, sir?
Yeah. Slowly takes that rat out.
So, I
So,
Yeah, we
so
got
your
the
grog
information.
goes away.
Okay, we're like,
Yeah.
all right.
Let's, if you're really interested in him, he's got one of his little henchmen wandering around in here. Maybe he'll tell you more.
Is this where his... I don't know if he has a place of operation or a business office, or is it just his ship, if you know?
I don't ask too many questions about it. Like I said, people tend to get press ganged. Some people tend to vanish around here. I just would rather not.
Is there some particular part of town where the slavers are set up?
Around to the wharves here, they've got... Mostly they stay in the ship and then come in, drink, then go back out. There's no real port authority, so... But if you're really interested in him, he's got a little running buddy. He's around here somewhere. His name is Etienne.
What does Etienne do for him?
Yes.
Well, acts as a go-between, a gopher, just general purpose henchman.
You know where he's around, or if he has a place around here?
Yeah, he's shacked up with some fishwife.
Oh, a fishmonger's wife, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Do you know her name?
Maud.
Okay.
He just says a name.
Crab cakes. He calls her honey doodle.
Looks at the nearest object. Dish towel.
Dr. Detroit.
All right. Well,
Yeah, her name's Maud.
All right, I'll pick the fleas off myself and get out of here.
Yep.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a fairly constructive day. You guys get back together at the hotel, Your rooms now, they're yours.
We'll sit in the common room and play a game of, humans and accountants.
You guys play your characters play Pathfinder.
The game of the day or some cards or whatever, and kind of mull over what we found out and what are possible purposes after this our time of I can't think of words. Words not good today. Bodyguarding the boat. So we'll figure out what we're try to get plans for what we're going to do after that. Because once this is out of the way, then we're kind of open to do whatever.
When's that coming up?
The next day.
Day after, yeah.
All right, so it might be good to get some eyes on that boat beforehand.
Oh yeah, we talk to what's her face and see if we can get like a pre-party tour of the boat.
Yeah, okay. She says that's a great idea.
Yeah, that'll be tomorrow. We'll all go to the boat tomorrow.
Okay, cool.
Go over. And,
Before, because it'll be launching tomorrow night,
yeah.
right before dusk. Yeah, cool. She takes you down. It's a luxury yacht called the Imperious.
Right. You gonna write that down?
Oh yeah.
How big is
Good
it?
job.
It's pretty good size. It's
Well, let's see here.
How many people can it fit?
10, 20.
about 100.
How many people are going to be at the party?
About 80.
Any soldiers coming along too?
Just personal guard. Yeah, personal guard type deal.
How many?
She doesn't have an exact number for you.
Okay.
She does. If you guys wouldn't mind watching when they come onto the boat, if you guys wouldn't mind keeping an eye and make sure everything's fine, and could you do me a favor? And she gives you guys a bag of coins. Could you make sure that the people coming on and get these coins as like a token of my appreciation for joining me? I'd really appreciate it.
Is there anybody do we have a list? Is there
Yes.
anybody who's not make sure this person isn't on the list?
Correct. Yeah, you have a guest list.
And do a super check over on those coins. Is there enchantment shitty stuff?
I'd say
stuff
just
on these
take them to
coins?
the bank and trade them out when she's not looking.
These coins, are they money coins or they're just here's
Chuck E. Cheese coins.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they're kind of like a game token.
They're tokens. Okay,
Yeah, they have
so-
the emblem of the Sphinx on it.
Okay, check these coins for any kind of magical residuals.
Plugs.
Sweet, I got a slammer.
Yeah.
I never got to play that game.
It's
I remember
dumb.
seeing all the oh, this is really cool, but then I never played it.
It's like
Ken Rouse-
jacks, but the jacks are kind of crappy and are made of cardboard.
Ken Rouse review. It sucks.
But it's because I play Rampage, and Rampage is a great game of just dropping stuff and yay destruction. And I thought it'd be something like that.
Yeah, it wasn't like you had just
never
like a
played it.
stack of them. You slammed one on top.
Yeah,
and
it
you
was
tried-
just that was it.
You had to flip them.
And as many as fell off the top or flipped or whatever, aha, I get these. I thought it was simple, because you know me, simple man, simple pleasures. I thought, what a fun way to spend a day, just smashing columns of pogs.
That's right.
Simple man with complex tastes.
I'm gonna patent a game called Throwing Rocks.
Well, I like when you got all excited about that game that you'd bet in. It was basically just roll dice until eventually you win. That was a great game.
Dice rolling.
Are you talking Goblin? My version of the Goblin Soccer?
No, I'm talking about your weird little horse race game where it was yay.
Oh yeah, that was stupid. Yeah, that was very simple. It's been modified. Now it's a little more complicated.
Oh, is
It
it?
has rules, more than 2.
Calvin ball with dice.
Pretty close to it.
Awesome.
Yeah, you're given a guest list, and she said that there's 3 names in particular that she wants to make sure, she really wants to, or 4 names, I'm sorry, that she really wants to impress. If you guys could really make sure they get those coins, I'd really appreciate it.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I just want them to know how much, it's a token of esteem.
Well, then wouldn't it be better if you gave them to her?
I just want to make sure they get them. And I'm going to be busy preparing the ship and everything like that, so.
Certainly. What are those?
Nice. 4 names.
Just metal coin? Oh, the
What are
names,
the
I'm sorry.
names?
My apologies.
One of them is my apologies. What are the other 2?
My computer shut off?
My computer shop. Okay, what's the other 2?
Yeah.
So this isn't a horse race because those sound like
Sound
horse
like horse
names.
names? That'd be great. And my computer shop
Secretary?
is in the lead.
Well, of course, there is Rubati ibn Talib. She is the head of the House of the Fox. Please
course.
make sure everything that she wants is taken care of. This is the big one. There's also an ambassador from the Marakov Tsarate named Daniil Imbraganov,
Why are you staring at me like it's important to me?
because I'm giving him time to write.
Oh, okay.
And I just happen
You
to...
just looking at my face.
He's
I
from
know
the,
it.
my eyes naturally gravitate to the most grotesque thing.
I win.
So Daniel, he's so
Daniil.
what- Daniel
Yes.
Yeah.
Imbraganov.
Daniel.
and the Bracco.
Imbraganov. Abraganov, sorry.
All right.
Yes, there's a.
Sweet.
You don't want to offend the Umbraganovs.
Yeah.
What the hell is some Hatfield McCoy thing?
What? You gotta be precise.
We
on
don't
that
take
name, right?
kindly to your kind.
All right.
We don't take kindly if people don't take kindly.
What is the embassy that he's part of there?
The Marakov Empire, the Tsar of the...
People.
Yeah, the Marakov Empire.
Some of the marks.
I thought we were just supposed to be bodyguards. When did we get turned into doormen too?
Oh, no,
Passing
this
out Chuck E. Cheese
you know, hey,
toys.
it's
Party
one night,
planners.
dude. It's one night. It's
I
fine.
say we just chuck that thing
What?
in the water when she's not looking.
I'm feeling pretty confident that we just want to make sure that when we give them to her, like, this is, a gift of what's her face, and she's really, really wants you to have this tonight. Wink, wink.
I wouldn't trust her.
next.
Beat him in the
we
head.
can say that too.
Okay, next. Amir Ben Naij.
Yep.
He is the favored advisor of the Emir of Shurash.
Oh.
Favorite advisor. He's got the best six pack.
What?
That's what makes him the favorite advisor.
Okay.
All right.
So, embassies all over the world are fighting for Channing Tatum.
The Emir of Shirash's.
You know, I was gonna
He
go
likes-
with this
he likes-
totally
he
qualified
likes the
dude,
abs.
but you got some rocking abs, man.
I was gonna go with this Harvard
Popularity
grad.
contest. It all is.
I was gonna go with this Harvard graduate, but I can iron on those things. Yeah.
And the next.
It's the way the work works.
Olympia Desjardins.
That sounds way too normal. Don't we know somebody's a Desjardins, or is that like I've heard that name before?
Mhm.
From something. Yeah, that doesn't sound familiar to you.
Not at all. No.
Desjardins. It's like Gerard Depardieu.
I could say Danger Dan.
Maybe that's where it's coming from. I don't know.
And oddly enough, next on the list is Danger Dan.
All
He
right.
shows, up, he shows up in a helmet.
Wearing a star-spangled cape.
He's gonna jump the boat.
For tonight's performance. Oh, that's awesome.
Like a pedal bike.
All right, so our next business venture is a circus,
Nice.
where we get
All right.
Danger Dan.
That was the. Those are the.
She does say that Olympia will stand out. She is a one-armed, shall we say, companion, the favorite of the Emir.
So she has a rockin' six pack too.
Is that one arm huge?
Except for only having one. Or is it because? Oh, never mind. I got it now.
But if you could make sure, especially that those four get those coins, just so they know how much they mean to me for coming, I'd appreciate it.
Sense motive.
I'll try too. Nope. Yeah. Not as good.
17.
As honest as the day is long.
She super duper wants them to have these coins.
Okay.
Detect magic, detect poison.
You have to detect poison.
That's super cool.
0 level.
Really?
I'll detect evil to it just because I can
Yeah.
do it.
This is the evilest iron I've ever seen. Negative on both.
Maybe we should poison them.
Hey, well, and then of course we have to make sure that these are from what are
Right.
they?
It
God,
ruined
I
her.
can't remember. What was
Aisha.
her name again? Aisha. Thank you.
All right. Well, now that the TSA has gone through and glanced at the bags, let's take a look at the boat.
Yes,
I'm half serious
Ooh.
about poisoning these coins.
I understand that,
I
and
hope you're not. Those
I
could
still
be
think it's
innocent people.
again, as much as the problem of that we were putting an icon of Demetrius's head on a pike in front of our store, maybe poisoning higher echelon folks is a little bit early for our party. And I'm not a big fan of killing people, so
Yeah, well.
So, how many of these coins are there in the bag?
One for each guest, so about 80.
okay.
About
So she
80
wants
of them.
she wants each guest to have one, but it's super important that those four have
Correct.
get the coin. All right. As long as I don't get one, I'm good.
So, taking a look at the coins physically, are there any of them that are? And we can do this after we've taken a look at the boat. Are there any that are physically different than the other ones?
No. No.
All right.
They're all the same. Well, I mean, obviously, it's not like an exact coin science. I mean, they're just like
Maybe we're thinking too hard about these coins and just kind of go with the flow for the moment.
Thinking what we should do is try to figure out a way to have an escape route for us. Is this barge just going to be parked somewhere and everyone's partying on it, or
No,
is there
you're
a
going out
travel
into the bay.
route? Okay. wonder if there is some way that we could get a dinghy or something attached to the back of this barge.
We have to have enough that people can get off.
I'm not-
Off the boat.
Well, yeah, the people.
We don't want to do. We don't want
Not
to do.
just us. That's what I was worried about.
We don't want to do a Titanic where there's not enough lifeboats for everybody.
You hear they're building another one, right?
Another Titanic?
Yeah.
Why not? It was such a rousing success the first time.
Yeah.
The gargantuan.
Ooh, it's the humongous.
Colossal.
Ooh, I like colossal way better.
Oh, are you guys talking about Kate Winslet? Or?
If it's big enough, maybe they don't have to have a sail.
Ba-dum-bum.
They're just like a big ass
She's
bridge.
lovely.
No. It's a land bridge.
Come, boys and girls, sail the colossal. It only takes you 3 weeks to get to England.
What's the name of that thing from Venture Brothers? Gargantua?
Gargantua 1. Yeah, the space station. So enjoyable. It still smells of my salty leavings.
Wow.
Because, well, he's wearing the spacesuit, and he thought it had, like recycling, like still suits from Dune. So he was just whizzing in his suit. He gets there, he's like, well, of course they have ways to take care of that for their astronauts. Oh my. Because that's what brought Gargantua 1 down, was he left his spacesuit there and it dribbled into the control panel.
Yeah, the urine came pouring out of the head. Yeah. I remember that.
Okay. On that note, anything that we can see that we have to be worried about with the ship? Nothing planted on it. No places.
Should
to
there be like
hide.
a search roll or something?
Yeah, absolutely. If you guys want to do a perception.
Anything out of the ordinary?
If you guys
Being the seaman that I am.
If you guys want to assign a group person, you guys can do 8 others. That might be more efficient.
I will aid
got the
because
highest?
my search isn't amazing.
Aren't you the perceptive one?
I'll be.
Or perception, I guess.
I'll be lead on that.
Where am I looking at? Where is it?
Aid.
No, I fail at that too.
Would I have to roll to aid him?
Higher than a 10.
18.
All right. So, aid. No.
Oop,
I have no aids for you, sir.
Awesome. Well, we're looking at a 18 then.
Yeah, that's
Like
pretty
this
good.
one?
Yeah, I like that one.
I got a 4.
No, it's pretty ship shape.
Yeah.
Zing.
Oh, since it wasn't a pressure situation, I suppose we could have taken 10, but I take it that this is one of those things where we need to roll for it. All right. Well, this appears to be fine. Which one of these fine examples of shipwriting is the one that we're actually on?
The one with the mast, sir.
When we go there, I'm not
The one that's
carrying
most covered
anything
by your stuff.
Gotcha.
heavy or encumbrant or that I want to lose.
You're taking your spell book?
Or my weapons. Other than a dagger.
Isn't that your only weapon?
Pretty much.
got
I
a
got a
staff.
crossbow and a staff too.
Oh,
You're
I'm
just,
decked out. My Sunday best.
Yep.
Everything.
You should take
she
your
does
staff.
provide you guys if you want, a little bit more fashionable clothing on her. She's willing to provide it.
I have armor. I'll shine it up nice.
Cool. Oh, you guys got the. If you remember correctly, you guys do have that master. You two got the masterwork armor from.
I don't.
Oh, yeah, he's making.
What's the
Oh, my
He's got the chain shirt.
chain shirt.
Yep.
Oh.
is there a Pathfinder version of a Mae West? Life preserver.
You could fill up a.
Sheep splatter or something.
Yeah.
No, actually, there are float bags.
Yeah.
I think they're in Ultimate Equipment or something like that.
Yeah, you can have a log and. Bloop. Wow, you're paranoid.
Could always use
Well,
a
the one
dead body and float on that, I guess.
you can get a waterproof bag, and you can fill a waterproof bag with air. They've got skins that are specifically for it. We can look them up in the break.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
Okay, I'm done.
Taking a look, but
Oh, actually. Hey, you know one of the cool things about having a computer here is that I can actually look stuff up.
that you can waste more time to typing away.
Taking a look at the surrounding area, though,
Well, I'm sorry, mister. I'm cramming meat sticks in my maw.
Hey, I love meat in my mouth. Don't judge me.
Long, dark, spicy meat.
Don't judge me.
Delicious.
Don't judge me, Captain Pepperoni.
Yeah, your gross obsession with greasy pepperoni.
Don't have posters of cased meat.
But I tell you, that would be awesome. I'd put one. I'd put just a big slab of big old honk of pepperoni. Just as meat. Yeah, like Arby's. They have the meat, so apparently I don't. Jerks.
Yeah, there we go. There's actually the very first thing in this is there's an air bladder.
yeah.
Used by swimmers for longer dives, this bladder is similar to a water skin but relatively airtight. If inflated, it holds enough air to sustain a medium creature for 1 round or a small creature for 2 rounds.
That's for
Alright.
diving and stuff.
Yeah, we'll just say that's the equivalent. Yeah, it's a floater. Not a sinker.
Sweet. Good fiber.
So
1 silver.
yeah. Did you still
Mark
have
it
some
silver.
of those? You still have a silver left out of those 2 gold that gave you go drinking?
Yep.
Mark it off.
Alright.
I'll just go kill someone's goat and gut it and take that bladder.
That might take a while.
What,
It has
gutting a goat?
It's
Well,
got to
cure
be
it.
cured and tanned, you know.
Can't just go right from goat to bladder.
Why not?
There's some steps in between.
Probably won't hold up too well. It'll rupture very easily. Fresh goat bladder.
No, I just spend all my money.
Lord, no. Let's do something.
Yep.
It'd be a nice time for you to start. I'm just saying, your conversation is terrible.
Well, he's here to murder things.
Watch
I know we're getting to that point. I'm sorry.
Acadio speaks whoop ass.
Fluently, I take it. All right, well then, if that's all we need to do, like go just kind of. I'm gonna shine up my armor and get ready for the party.
Okay. She brings in the finest homunculi caterers in Shresh.
That's awesome.
They're in like little doublets, and they've got coats with tails.
Oh, delightful.
I wonder if we
Okay.
shouldn't try to find out anything about those 4 people that she listed.
Probably not a bad idea, but I don't know how much time we're gonna have in order to do that.
You got knowledge local?
I do.
Yeah, they're just even really. Do that, Rob.
But I feel really stupid right now.
What'd you get?
5.
You've heard of them. And pretty much what you've heard is what she just told you.
I've heard of them from her.
Yeah.
Perhaps I did. I don't know. Not any better.
Perhaps
I'm gonna
not.
guess.
All right.
Yeah, that's a 15.
Smurf it. Let's
15?
go.
Yeah, 15.
Yeah,
I'll be,
well, you know,
Sorry, go ahead.
that's fine. Rabadi been telling he was one of the more respected older heads of the 12 houses. She's been in charge of her house for nearly 30 years. She's currently not married, but does have a consort that's with her. And you know that she is one of the big proponents of keeping the pit fights open because she enjoys them. But other than that, she's known as... It's like a weird aberration because she's usually like this very matronly, Queen Victorian-esque figure. You don't know too much about the ambassador, but you do know of the Markov Empire.
Okay.
It's a vast, vast empire to the east of where you guys currently are at. And if this is the ambassador for it to Sharash, it's a pretty big deal. Because as far as you know, there had been no contact between the two. Amir Ben Naish is considered the right hand of the Emir of Sharash. One of the more influential people in the city. It's who he listens to when he makes a decision.
Okay.
And Olympia Desjardins is a very famous courtesan, much sought after, famed for her wit and beauty, and for only having one arm.
And one really bulky one,
So,
especially the 4.
well then, I would say that the the first possible wild card in this is the caterers. As far as like who.
Well, I'm at the point now where I think we're just overthinking everything. I'd like to just.
All
We'll
right.
see what happens and kind of go with the flow. You know what I mean?
Personally, if they all get killed and it makes her looks terrible, that's great for me.
I'll throw
It's her party.
caution to the
She
winds.
can die if she wants to. I'm gonna post. I want to be one of the guys at the top of the plank at the gangplank handing out the coins.
Yeah.
Because I want to be also introduce myself to everyone and try to get to know some of these folks.
Aisha does say that she wants you by her side and you be her spiritual advisor.
So one of you guys post up at the top of the gang. Damn it! I really wanted to be there because I want these people to start knowing me.
Maybe the guy with sense motive.
Oh, you'll be going around with her.
Right. Okay, that's a good idea. All right. And make sure that whoever's at the top handing out the coins, make it abundantly clear that those coins are a gift from what's her face, Aisha. I remembered.
After only 6
Not a,
seconds.
shut up. I keep Aisha Tyler in my head now to remember
go.
her name, who is amazing.
She is a funny woman.
Oh my
She's
God,
exceptional.
yes, she is.
Yeah.
I really wish she had different hair and
Aisha
Criminal
Tyler.
Minds, but she's what? She used to host Talk Soup back in the day. Now she's on like The View. She
Don't know it.
did was it Black Ball?
Still don't know it.
She was on Balls of Fury.
Balls of Fury. That's the one I was thinking of. Yes, Balls of Fury.
I did see that.
She was
Ghost
one of
Whisperer back in the day. She was the other. Now she's on Criminal Minds.
She was the one with the blowpipe.
Do you not remember Balls of Fury?
And she does the
How dare you,
voice
sir.
of Lana in Archer.
and she it looks exactly like her on Archer.
So
But anyway, she's exceptional.
now that we've gone deeply into her background,
There's some
let's,
super cool racy photos of her on the internet.
Yay!
whoa.
Makes me happy.
So
Yeah, I know who she is. I've seen her at least.
anyway, all right. Then I'm the one that's posting up on the.
I would think probably gonna have two, one either side.
Okay. Arcadios.
I'm gonna wander around being sneaky stealthy and
That's-
watching the crowd.
Let's see if we can get. Too late for this time around, but we should see if we can get some business cards for the Pig's Head Inn, and start handing some of those things out too.
Are you
Maybe-
on the ship or off the ship?
Maybe get a couple of billboards.
On the ship, yeah.
Okay.
We could put our sign for the Pig's Head Inn on some of the buoys out in the bay.
You couldn't just take your shirt off and write it on your back.
Hey, I'm a businessman. This will be successful.
So you're on, I'm sorry, Ken, you're on the ship?
On the ship, yes.
Okay. Well, are
Go to the
you
crow's nest.
you climb to the crow's nest, you do see that there's a homunculus up there eating an apple. He looks at you and goes, "Meh," and flies off. But other than that, it's clear.
Sweet. I'm gonna stay up here so I can get a good view of everything.
Right. And then take forever to get to wherever any
I
action
should
is.
have brought my crossbow.
This is the perfect place to drop my stink bombs.
This party's
Warn,
lame.
warn me before you do, if you would, please.
Man, I don't. Just getting this bad feeling here because we know the Red Priests are out. Remember last time we had Red Priests around and there was a party?
No,
Well, not our characters, but
I still don't remember.
They like to party.
He wasn't there.
You
for that
weren't there. You
Oh,
were there.
crud.
That was
there.
yeah, that was I believe
yeah.
that was my when I was on hiatus from that
The
particular game.
absence.
yeah, the
Sure.
one. You brought it on yourself.
Hey, I know. Long way to drive.
Red Priests running in and wrecking up the joint.
They're cool. They're fast.
Yeah, they were super fast and super mean.
Well, this is not that.
Possibly from hate.
So let's do this.
Okay. So you're at the gangplank. Rick, what are you doing?
Nothing in particular. Wandering around, keeping an eye out for things.
Okay. Just general.
Yep.
Okay.
You're staying by the food.
Exactly.
There's
Hey! One per person.
there's an open bar.
Will there be shrimp?
I'm done.
Those massive shrimp.
From St. Elmo's.
St. Elmo's, yeah.
Yes.
Those are good.
Yeah.
Delightful.
So you're mingling around. A few people try getting in that aren't invited, and you know,
Dissuade them.
correct. You
Let a couple of them in.
you James Colburnham from Maverick.
While they're coming in, I am doing a cursory check for weapons, anything like that.
Well, they're bodyguard. A couple of them have bodyguards. Obviously, And Bragonoff there has a few with him. He's there prompt, about 20 minutes before the party's official time. Quite tall, a little shade over 6 foot. Real thin, like almost sickly thin. Looks, you'd say, he's got short cropped gray hair. I'd say early 50s, and he's wearing a military uniform with a cavalry saber at his side.
Okay.
He looks at you and nods.
I bow a little bit lower, and the hostess wished for you to have this as a sign of the
It's a delightful trinket. Thank you very much.
It's good for one good game or a free game on the whack-a-mole.
Oh, you have whack-a-mole.
Yeah.
Looks at his guards, and you said the party would be boring. A little while after that, Amir Ben Naij shows up. You recognize him right away. He's one of the more famous people in Shresh. People are swarming the rail to talk to him and everything like that. And he gives like a benevolent older grandfather smile and wave as he boards the ship.
All right.
Under his breath, I hate these people.
Coming up behind him is a woman wearing a rather, actually, conservative dress, robe, but really fine material. She strikingly beautiful. Even though she's approaching late 30s, early 40s, she's still quite lovely. It must have been just breathtaking in her younger days.
Wow.
You're approaching late 30s. What is...
I never said I was pretty.
Nor has anyone else.
It's true.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just got cold in here.
No, that's
It's
fine.
been cold all morning.
I'm butt ugly. It's
Grab
fine.
my damn hoodie.
I've accepted it. Gross.
I got mine. I'm done.
Yeah.
I don't have to look pretty anymore.
Oddly enough, where her left
This is for.
Oddly enough, where her left arm should be is instead a fluted wrought iron cage shaped to be an arm, in which are several songbirds.
It's messed
Okay,
up.
that was gross. That makes it disturbing.
So how much bird poop is on her clothes?
Not nearly as much as was on Aya.
Aww. That's gross too. You would have touched my parrot.
He nibbles.
Yeah.
Be careful, he bites.
Okay, boys.
I don't remember having that. I don't remember having
Let's
that.
rein it back.
No, but it's like it's fluted iron, in the shape of an arm.
Push her in the
All
water,
right.
see how long she can tread water.
And she, smiles.
I smile and once again offer the coins. Not saying
So
much.
she's trying to butter us up.
Don't look at the arm.
It's
And
good.
then I
Don't stare. Don't stare.
I keep the head bowed.
Make sure you hold out that hand to shake her hand too. Oh,
Yeah, the
oh,
wrong one. Oh, sorry.
oh.
Miss Scusi.
Here, I'll just put this. Oh, I'll put it right here. Slip it inside the cage. Clink, clink, like a plinko machine.
Actually has a mechanism for catching them at the bottom.
That'd be awesome.
Would be sweet.
There are a few other, some wealthy people. There's a band that's been set up in the forecastle. They're getting warmed up.
Okay.
So, sun begins to set.
They play the Reigns of Castamere, I'm out of here.
At Aisha's signal, the graceful yacht pushes out into the harbor of Sharash, cutting through the water like a shark in search of prey. Within half an hour, the city is little more than a collection of lights off in the distance, a gathering of fireflies in the dark. Homunculi in sharp-cut doublets scurry about the deck of the ship, refilling drinks and carrying small plates of dainties for the guests to refresh themselves with. Hundreds of glass lanterns hang from the ship's rigging, bathing the deck in a soft gold light. On the forecastle, dozens of musicians play, politely ignoring two drunken homunculi, prancing about in each other's arms in a grotesque parody of a waltz.
Weird. I'll ask Aisha, is it really necessary to be quite this far away from the city? I mean, we could have just,
No, we
tootled
won't.
out into the bay a little bit. I mean,
Well, wanted to enjoy the cool ocean breeze.
Yeah, but out here we're in the grips.
Well-
We're able to be in the grips of the Kraken.
Everybody knows the ocean breeze stops 2 miles from shore. It does not go past that.
It's well known he darn breeze wall.
I mean, in that case, we could have just been up on a rooftop somewhere.
Yeah, we're getting played again.
But normally rooftops don't move.
Yeah, and you don't have to worry about drowning.
Plus international waters, you can do whatever you want.
Break out the weed.
Yeah, all right. I'm going to be on the lookout for other ships.
You don't see any.
I'm gonna be on the lookout for frogmen, via Venture Brothers style.
As you know, Aisha has, she's introducing the guests as her new spiritual advisor. She wishes to dabble in the religion of the West.
Yeah, I'll play the part, but I'll make sure that I introduce myself and try to get my name in people's minds.
Okay.
Try to be. I'll be a social butterfly.
You're about. It's about 30 minutes, 40 minutes into the party, and Bragnoff comes up and introduces himself to you too. He goes, we have Melak in the Malakoff Empire, but I'm curious. Do you feel that such an ancient religion has a place in modern times?
He's as relevant now as he was then. He's still alive. He's still doing his thing. Well, how can a god become impotent?
Well, I didn't suggest that. It just seems that your religion has certain taboos, and it makes things impractical, such as warfare.
All life is precious. It doesn't necessarily mean that all life has to be revered.
Yes. I've heard that you took part in a to-the-death pit fight. Do you feel that this is somewhat hypocritical, considering your oath?
It's called a gotcha. Man.
I don't kill. I don't kill the three beings created by Melloc. And since our opponent was not, nor did I do the killing blow, I won't kill you. I also don't have to save you. I'm Batman.
Well, I hear, though, that your god gives you certain abilities. Would you be able to demonstrate your connection to your deity? I've always wished to see this in person.
I can do stuff. Look at just like this. I assume there's torches here, thereabouts, around.
Yeah, there's lanterns.
Now, are there any that are higher up?
Oh yeah, they're
Towards
all
the crow's nest.
they're all up in the rigging.
I'm pretty sure I read something about this in the Bible. Take you up on a cliffside, tell you to start performing all these tricks.
Well, I can do this. Boop, and I'll do a pyrotechnics on one of the lanterns up there, and woof, just kind of flare up.
One of the homunculus fluttering by goes.
It's great at parties. Hey, wait, this is a party, isn't it, folks?
Bragnoff looks at it and goes, "Well, the rather vulgar display of power, but interesting."
I figured it was easier doing that than shooting someone with an acid arrow.
Light yourself on fire.
Yeah, check this shit. Rules! It's like on fire, streaking across the deck.
Zeppelin rules.
What's the matter, boy? You got something against Zep?
And just. I'm still pretty much a novice in the religion. I mean, there's as I gain knowledge and experience, no understanding the infinite that is Malak.
Well, I was gonna say, what are you gonna do? Coach yourself in brandy and go? We in the Church of Melloc call this the Richard Pryor.
Nope, I wouldn't do that.
That'd be funny.
And that just.
He goes, well, are you establishing a church here in Sheresh?
No.
So you don't preach to the masses, or try to convert.
I simply wish to create an understanding that Malak exists, and
He goes, interesting.
someone maybe to be more looked at as a role model, not necessarily worshipped.
He reaches into his pocket and pulls out a gold orb and goes, here, for your church.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So, is this just like a wad of gold or?
No, it's like an egg, gold egg.
Doesn't anybody just use money anymore?
That's kind of what I'm.
Cheeses
That's
and
kind of what
golden
I'm
goose
saying.
eggs.
Thank you.
Now you got to put his name on a brick.
You're right. I certainly appreciate but simply the knowledge that you have an understanding of Malak is enough, really.
Oh, interesting. Well, thank you. This
don't
conversation has been enlightening.
I don't want to force. I'm not a forced people. I just
Wandered away.
understand. Just understand that he's out there and he's okay. He's a good guy.
Glad you said enlightening and not stimulating.
Especially with my height.
Do Rich, as you're walking around, give me a perception roll.
Right what I was looking at. 7. Apparently the open bar is making me not that perceptive.
Okay. Well, you guys are sitting there, leaning against the bar, trying to hide the piles of glasses that are building up behind you.
What?
Are you kidding me?
what
There's a
purpose is there
giant
to-
ocean. I'm just chucking them over the side. You know what's
No deposit. You see the Olympia walking around. She's talking to people, patting them on the shoulder, giving some kisses.
not shaking my hand and patting them on the shoulder.
She walks by and smiles at you and kind of like inches you away so she can grab a drink and nods and walks away.
Shoves you out of the way. Thirsty.
As you're up in the crow's nest, peering down like some
Dance for me.
like some weird Hitchcock character. You give me a perception roll, please.
Arcadios, pleasure barge voteur.
No.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm feeding drinks up to Arcadios too. He's
You
not
see
the
the
most
flo-
perceptive.
That's
either.
12.
You see the floorboards too. Hey, look at that.
Okay. Well, you see Olympia walking around, hugging people, working the crowd, patting them on the shoulder, that sort of thing. And but you otherwise don't care. Go back to just creepily staring at people.
Who is that weird dude up there?
He looks up at you and sees you just peering down at her. She kind of backs away.
Creepy. Here it is. Crush your head. Crush your head. Crush.
Wow.
I feel as though someone's trying to crush my head right now. It's weird.
Kind of lawn chair. You flathead.
Sitting there, lawn chair and a beer. Got a shotgun across the side. Get off my lawn, kids.
I'll come down from the crow's nest, I guess, and walk around.
Okay.
Mingle.
You see it, well, actually you're with her. Chris,
Yes.
about an hour or so into it, into the party. Rubati, the head of the House of the Fox, comes up. You see that she's got with her an older gentleman. They're holding hands type deal. And also with her is a lean young woman that has her hair pulled back and is just wearing like form-fitting leather. Doesn't really seem to be even attempting to dress up. And, Aisha and her start like, the fake kissing. Oh, darling.
Yeah, boy.
Type of stuff. And she looks at you and goes, well, you're... Rubani goes, oh, I saw you and your friends work in the pit there, in the circle. It was most impressive.
Why does it always go back to the pit? I mean, yes, we did that, but that's just a small thing.
We did so much more. And she goes, I wouldn't presume upon you guys, but...
Yes, we have bottled our sweat, and yes, we are willing to sell it to you.
She smells the liquor on your breath.
It might actually carry a good buzz of yours.
100% pure Abraham.
Awesome.
And she goes, well, my bodyguard here is actually most impressed with the fighting style of your archer there. She's never seen someone with quite as interesting a fighting technique of missing with arrows.
Let's keep coming.
They're diversionary arrows.
I think that's harkening back all the way to episode 2.
Episode 1.
Yeah.
Call back. Kiana here was wondering if it would be possible for her and your archer friend there maybe to have a friendly spar session here. Bless you.
Jeez.
Pardon me. Well, that would be up to you and he. I mean, we did that because we had to. It isn't really what we do. Unfortunately, now we're known as frickin' pit fighters.
Says you.
Well,
Shut up, creepy old man.
it's disappointing. I was hoping to see him in work, and Kiana's been very.
Well, let's see. If that's what you wish, ask him.
And Aisha
Right over
says, "Well, I will certainly ask him."
Oh, well, if
I'm
we're
there.
talking about
I'm in
favors
that
here,
area.
you wouldn't free us unless we bent over backwards for you, so I think we need something extra for this.
No.
And saddling up is bragging off. He goes, "I agree. I would like to see
It's
a
a-
martial display from you."
It's a good way to getting good with the uppity ups.
I don't-
I'd be okay with it.
I don't particularly mind.
Don't worry, I'll cantrip her right in the eyeball, so make sure you win.
Oh, my eye! Cantrip football to the groin. My groin. Rawr.
I grabbed the bow out of its casing and put it between the legs there to get the string fitted.
Oh, no. This will just be a hand-to-hand, just a friendly sparring session. You're not going to shoot with arrows, are you?
Which is a good thing.
Oh.
Because hey, Aisha, the safest place is right in front of him.
Oh, I thought you were looking for a display of archery skill.
Oh, no. I wanted to, just a friendly sparring session. Fist to fist.
When did you ever fight with their fists? Why are they?
That was the only thing he could hit with.
Just pretend they're arrows.
Don't do that. No.
No. And all right. Well,
A murmur
listen to
rises
the
on the
bow.
crowd. They're like, oh, yeah, this ought to be fun.
Well, let's give ourselves a nice little square or circle here on the deck, and
Yeah, if you could put that around the
Okay.
deck, please.
Maybe while one of us
Yeah.
watches Eric, 2 of us should be wandering around watching the crowd, because this
Absolutely.
seems like a pretty good way to distract.
I'll designate myself as the referee.
Oh, there's no need for that. Just friendly.
Well, right, but I want to be there, so I can heal up, and
That's so cool.
Something-
Well,
if
it won't be
somebody
lethal.
slips-
No one wants any. We don't want any.
nobody wants. But sometimes it just happens. In my Star Wars game, I accidentally ripped off a guy's arm. So
They're looking at you,
It
Star
happens.
Wars.
in the Star Wars game,
Yeah, I
You
know.
lost a game,
my
tore somebody's arm.
He
out.
was a Wookiee.
Yeah.
He was a Wookiee. I was a murder bot.
it was awesome.
And HK?
I was. No, it was what is the IB, IG?
No, I'm just
IG-88.
going off the Knights of the Old Republic.
Oh.
The HK, mouthy,
No.
sadistic.
I was
murderous
essentially
robot.
Gur from Invader Zim.
Okay. So,
Yeah,
Arcadio, should we wander around and make sure we're not caught up in this little distraction? At least I will. That's what I'll be doing.
Okay. Fengli, you see the woman? She kind of smiles a bit. Ties her hair back even farther into like a braid. And,
All right.
She kind of smirks as she sees you, and from about her person, she starts taking various throwing objects and piling them up.
Where was she hiding all of those?
Yeah,
I found her more scintillating.
yeah, a very lean, young, moves very lithely across the deck.
I got a feeling this could hurt.
Yeah, you're gonna get your ass beat.
Gotta get your head kicked in.
Oh boy.
Let me warm up. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miyagi style.
Then as you in the circle, someone from the outside goes, "Get him a body bag."
Thanks, jerkwad.
Okay. You guys are watching the crowd, right? And you're reffing.
I'm watching them. Yes.
I am
Okay.
humming now.
If you two could give me a perception roll, please.
15.
Ooh, 20.
Nice.
As you guys are, everyone's surrounding the pit. You see the Olympia, the Cortesian there, courtesan. Sorry, is Yeah, fight. And you see with her good arm slipping into people's pockets.
Little minx.
So we'll get to that. Fang, initiative, please.
That's why she got her arm removed. She's a thief.
All right.
They cut it off.
Could be. I'm at 11.
Okay. You will go after her.
This is going to be a
course.
2-hit match. 1 hit to your face, you hit in the floor.
Man, I love you guys. There's a reason I come back here.
Okay.
This is it.
I'm hoping it's the other way around, but yeah.
All right,
She
well,
looks knowledgeable.
Merritt goes, fight! Backs off.
Boom.
Yeah. She comes charging across the deck at you.
I got you.
Okay.
Okay. And leaps in the air. Winding back.
Just kicking the air and walking toward you.
Not in the face.
We did say friendly, right? Friendly!
1 second. Did not have that hit my horn. Does a 15 strike you flat-footed, Eric?
Yeah, it does.
Cool. Give me a DC 15 fortitude save, please.
Fort save. I don't like what she's doing.
Yeah, I'm good. I've got a 18.
Okay. So you will take 5 points of non-lethal.
All right.
She busts you dead in the gob.
She goes leaping across, striking you in the face. You feel like a surge of ki flowing through her as she was trying to hit you with a nerve strike, but you managed to shrug it off.
Oh, all right.
Back at you.
Allow me to retort.
Allow me to express my gratitude.
Slap hands.
All right. Yeah, I'll dance around her here to the outside.
Perfect. Now she can push you in.
All right. How's a 16 looking on her?
Miss.
Of course. Sweet. Oh, I'll that'll be my one swing.
Okay.
You're gonna drop kick him off the side of the boat. Boot.
Yeah,
Good
she,
job setting yourself up to go off the side too, there, buddy.
I'm fine with that.
you swing and she manages to.
I'll escape my shame.
She
I'm not built to slap fight.
So I'm curious why
Yeah, I'm.
you picked the archer.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to lose. Fear of failure.
She
You
should've
swing.
picked Me.
Mm-hmm.
She swings, or you swing at her, and she manages to calmly dodge it.
Okay.
And she retorts by striking twice at you.
Repose.
Okay.
Miss. Miss.
I can't tell you how much I love saying.
Oh, let's see here. Yeah. Well, not much other.
Go,
else I can
Fang!
Do with that.
Do something!
Yeah.
Come on, buddy! I have faith!
I'll continue slapping ineffectually at her. Yep.
Use your patented whirlwind slaps!
Yeah. I'll say that 8 is a miss.
That is a miss.
I'm really enjoying this.
As you,
So are we!
you line up, get your arms in front of you. Yeah. Throw out a jab. She just sticks her palm up, giving the impression of an adult fighting a child. The crowd is laughing and hooting.
Oh,
Okay.
That's so bad.
Pull a knife.
Does a 22 hit you?
Yeah, it does hit
Excellent.
me.
Does a 10?
No.
Okay. Bless you. If you
Darn it.
you will take 4 points of non-lethal.
Okay. Cool.
At this point,
Get a.
she swings, hits you, and then with the other one, is holding your head.
All right. Grapple that arm.
Toss her off the boat.
You have improved grapple.
No, I don't.
She'll take her attack of opportunity. Bless
Great.
you. Oof. Yeah, you've been hit. To the tune of 4 non-lethal.
Sweet. Well, hopefully I'll be dropping soon.
Hopefully. Please.
But that ought to beat her CMD. We're looking at a 19.
That will do it.
Sweet. So she holds out the arm, and I grab it by the wrist and flip it over.
And lean back and take both of you over the railing.
I'm just about to.
Sweet.
Okay. During her turn, she will. What is your CMD?
20.
Cool. She will be using an escape artist,
All right.
and she slips out of your armbar.
Okay.
She seems kind of annoyed, but like a flicker of annoyance passes over her face. But she's out. Your turn.
All right.
Honestly, Time Bomber, did you do all this for your own amusement or to advance the story?
There's a point.
I'm amused. Aside from that sneeze fit, but
All right. Yeah. I'm going to take this opportunity to attempt to grapple her again.
She'll take her attack of opportunity.
Great.
And does a 17 hit you?
Yes.
Excellent. Take 4. Judas Priest, this thing loves the
Good
twos.
times.
Take 4 on.
Enjoying this little sparring match that I'm having here with my 1 attack per round.
come on, man.
Think anybody would notice if I greased the bottom of
Nat
your
20.
shoes?
That will grapple her.
Sweet. Actually, since I didn't do damage last time, I'm gonna do it. Started the grapple. Should have done damage last time.
I don't think you can deal it the first time you grapple. I think it's if you maintain the grapple, then you can do the damage.
No, if I maintain the grapple, I can choose to move it over to a pin.
No, because part of that is.
All right, then I will grapple her
No,
again and
I will
wait
check
for
it.
her escape artist.
That's fine. We can try.
She's not doing damage to you when she escape artist, right? So it's just a ooh ah. This is the cool part of the Chopsaki flick, where it's just them slapping hands.
Yeah, it's like that wrist lock thing. Keep switching the wrist locks.
Right.
Shut. Whatever.
No, I'm with you, buddy. I apologize if that sounded sarcasm, but I'm with you.
Your reactionary defenses are too high right now. Here's actually.
It's true.
Yeah.
Wow, I don't think that was necessary, sir.
Yeah, once you are grappling an opponent, a successful check allows you to continue to grapple a foe, and also allows you to perform one of the following actions, and one of them is damage.
Sweet. So no, not what my build's for.
So she will use escape artist.
She's gotta be able to get up though.
That's true, and I have to be able to read the die that just fluttered behind. Yeah, she gets out.
Speaking of reading die, where are your Cthulhu whatever can't read them die? They're cool.
Your
guy.
turn, Mr. Wazinski.
Decided to go black today.
All right.
I wish I could.
Yeah. Well, that's not working.
My greatest fear.
I'm gonna.
I wouldn't be able to go back.
I'm going to attempt to dodge roll out of the way.
Okay. You acrobatics scene?
Yeah.
Are you going through her square or?
No.
What are you trying to do? Trying to dance around her?
Need a 20.
Or dance away? What are you doing? Sweet. I missed that. What's he doing?
He's running.
What? Yeah, I make it.
Okay.
18 on the die.
The
There
crowd's
you go.
gonna close in and not let you.
Yeah, you can go about that far, and then like, ooh, sir, where are you running?
Well, since obviously this isn't going well, I'm going to pick up a peg and whip it at her.
What? Yeah.
Belay that action.
What
Sure.
the hell?
Perfect aim.
It's improvised weapons. You'll take a -4.
Okay.
I'm gonna try.
I love it because you're at the point of the movie where they're out of bullets and they whip the gun.
I'm gonna try to I'm gonna move my
Wow.
way over to him and
Awesome.
start the.
That's
Whoa,
a
settle
7
down,
and
big fella.
6 on the dice. So
You
yeah,
mean
that
17
will
and 16.
awfully miss.
Yeah, as it swings, she
Catches
ducks. And there's like a drunk guy going, ah! And he catches him right in the gob with a belay pin.
Mm-hmm.
Crowd starts laughing. You see Aisha just kind of going.
Whoa! Yeah, whoa, Feng Ling, take it down a notch, bro.
Your playmate Kiana looks at you for a moment, charges you.
Looks at the guy.
All right.
Does a 15 hit you?
No.
Okay, she misses.
All right. So she charged me. Cool.
Don't dishonor yourself, Feng.
Cut her like a fish, Fang.
I mean, honor's a thing for you, right? Like being honorable.
We're
I don't know. I'm asking.
We're having a fight. She's
right in the middle of it.
she's obviously got a better technique than I do.
That's fine. I just want to get that out there.
Yeah, and she constantly breaks through the grapple. So what the hell are you expecting me to do? I can just go ahead and take it because obviously that's what I'm supposed to do here. Get beaten into submission.
It does. It
Sounds
does kinda,
fun.
Well, it does kind of seem that way because that would be a boon for the person that's whatever the person's name is that is routed it. Yeah,
Great.
it'd be
Your body, I mean Talib.
yeah her.
All right, I'll attempt to grapple again.
Okie dokie. She'll take your attack of opportunity.
Good.
Make it look good. That's always
You are mushed.
All right,
She catches you to the tune of 5.
unconscious.
drops.
Yeah, as you go in to hug her again, she smiles and then uppercuts you. She presses select. Doot, 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 doot. Pow, bald bull.
Wow.
Yeah, great.
Merrick comes over to you. And,
Yeah, I'm gonna tend to my unconscious friend.
Yo, A got knocked the F out.
Yep.
yeah, he comes over to you and does the whole throat slash thing from Enter the Dragon.
Woo, woo.
Cool.
Excellent match. Your fighter was just outmatched my friend today.
Magic missile.
At the end of it, the crowds, the party crowd starts laughing. They're like, "That was very entertaining." And they start throwing money onto the deck of the ship towards you and her. She looks at it and goes, "Rumph," and walks away. But if you guys want to collect the money, there's probably about 30 gold there.
Mine.
There you go. I'll
No,
if it's all non-lethal, how does like the cure lights and so on that kind
Well,
of
you
thing?
can just get them up. And
Okay.
Splash some water in
All right.
his face.
Yeah,
You
whoa,
wait-
dude, whoa. You kind of got a little emotional there, buddy. It's all right. It's okay. Take a knee.
no. She had
Shake it off.
she had a
Jeez.
superior technique. I did what I could.
Did you learn from it?
Yes.
Excellent.
I learned don't get into a fist fight with people that can, stunning
can?
fist you. Yeah. No, I
Don't get in a street.
when I
fight.
get up, I go I go over there and give her the low bow. Whew. Who did you train under?
she blinks at you, then goes back into the crowd.
Great. Well, this is fun.
Maybe she's a mute. Good job, buddy. I'll pat him in the butt.
Good game. Good game.
Good game. Go to hit the showers.
Yeah.
Yep.
Rub some dirt in it. Take a salt tablet.
Okay.
Okay.
And then
Did you guys collect that money off the?
yes,
I didn't touch it.
they did.
Okay.
I'll admit I probably grabbed a couple while I was laying there when I was helping them out. This will go well at the church.
I can't help it. I'm a greedy slob.
I'm a dwarf. It's what I do. It's one of my traits, actually.
No, I just watched that Bugs Bunny cartoon with Daffy Duck with the genie.
Oh, I love that.
When he goes running out, asking Bugs for help, and he goes, "I can't help it. I'm a greedy slob." Gets me every time. Then he starts jumping on that genie. Get mine.
Go, mine.
You vanguard the spirit of the lamp. Lamp schmamp. Yeah, Keith got like a DVD set of like 30, 40 cartoons. It has been glorious. It's got the hillbillies with the square dancing on it.
Oh, man.
My
that's
sister
a good
got
one.
me the same thing.
Yeah, it's got the What's Opera Doc. It's got the Rabbit of Seville. Yeah.
That's some classic. That's some classic tunes right there, man.
I can't remember the name of the one with the opera singer, though.
The name of the
Yeah, the episode.
episode? Oh, hell,
I was in like a Hilda Brunhilde.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite episodes. The Leopold. Don't skulk. Just because you got your
Eric,
clock
I'm
clean.
glad
Eric
that this
is a very
advanced the plot
emotional
for
man.
you.
It's true. He's delicate
All right.
We'll
Cool,
tend to
fellas.
his wounds.
with glass Joe jaw.
But okay, so the party
Thank you.
breaks back up. Starts
I
doing
needed
more
that lesson in humility.
doing more partyish type stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask Aisha: Is this party just milling
Yeah.
about doing nothing?
Well, it's
Or is
me,
there,
networking type deal.
Okay, but there's not like an event like they're not going to be, or
An event? No,
like
no,
you're
no,
gonna
no.
have
There's
somebody
nothing
coming in
planned.
and doing magic tricks or something. Yeah.
Well, we did have an entertaining show of your friend put on there.
It kind of was, wasn't it?
The belay pin was a nice touch.
I'm not. Well, he may have. Emotions may have got the best of him there.
That was awesome. I give you props for that.
I have had enough of you.
You know, as you walk by one of the homunculuses, like, gives you a thumbs up.
That's a perfect duty trick that I would do.
Yep.
Okay, party on. What anything else
So,
going on
how
happening?
damaged am I still? I just want to know.
You're good. It's
Well,
non-lethal. He's
Within, I think it's within what? It's back 1 hour or something
yeah,
like that. Or...
yeah. You're fine. You know, it's a couple hours. You know, Dubers gives you a drink. Hair of the dog.
Periodically, if it's alright with you, I'd like to do a dancing lights in a whole circumference around the ship.
Okay. Oh, like a no.
100, I can do 120 feet out just periodically to check to see what's around there. And
No, that's actually a really good idea.
Cats and boots and cats.
There's another ship that goes by at one point in time. It's heading to port, but nothing. It's just a merchantman cog. As you get, you see that the water. It's a pretty calm night and everything. The party's going pretty well. Now you guys did see the courtesan pickpocketing.
Yeah. It's cool.
she's harmless.
She's.
Yeah.
High five.
I've been working on that for 30 minutes.
I can do something you can't do. Clap.
That's the sound of one hand clapping.
So
So, yeah.
Well, what are you gonna do about it? I didn't see it,
I said we cut her other
and
arm off.
I got to keep walking around with Aisha. So
Teach her a lesson.
Yeah.
You split the profits or...
Strike up a little conversation, I guess.
oh hi, how are you?
Hi. I'm good.
woo, thrilling conversation.
Wait a minute. Well, that's right. I
Yeah.
didn't bring anything with me anyway when she shouldered past me.
Like, very deft hands for a person with one arm.
Whatever do you mean?
She's Southern too.
I can't. I'm trying to do. I can't do a woman voice. So
Just make it Southern. Yeah.
it's Mae West, a really bad Mae West impersonation. Sorry.
I mean that I've seen you swiping things from people's pockets. I mean, I don't care. But...
She's like, well, how much for you to not care for everyone else?
Good question.
I just wanted to let you know that I noticed, and so maybe stop.
That is a very compulsive argument to make. Knock it off. And she goes, okay, look, just if you can keep it under wraps, and I'll do you a solid later.
Yeah, let her know that she's a really well paid whore. Why exactly is she stealing money?
All right. But...
She's embarrassed, but yeah, she knows. She's making it obviously clear that she's not, like talking to someone like 3 feet away and looks at you and goes, yeah.
Hands in the air.
Yeah.
hand up.
Yeah. Fang, as you're skulking about the deck, as you look off absently into the dark of the sea, you notice a thin tendril of mist snaking across the waters, curling up the side of the ship like a grasping tentacle. Within a heartbeat, dozens more follow it, snaking up and alongside the yacht. Like a sudden breeze blowing out a candle, a thick blanket of fog settles in out of nowhere. A sudden undercurrent of unease runs through the guests, whose conversations drop to a whisper, then to silence, the last few notes of the musician's song dying off. For a few agonizing moments there is no sound, save for the dull splashing of waves and the creak of the rigging. As you find your way about through the dark fog, a strange murmur fills the air, a low, droning chant. As it intensifies, the guests begin to grow more restless. Something brushes by your face, causing you to jump. To your relief, it's simply one of the homunculi fleeing the ship. From the bow, a scream cuts through the air. At the sound, the guests are thrown into a blind panic. As you're being pushed about, you feel something cold and wet slam into you, near knocking you off your feet. As you try and make sense of what's going on, you see ahead of you a dark humanoid shape, mist clinging to it like a veil. 2 pinpoints of a nauseous green light pour forth from its head, giving vague illuminance to its rotting features. To your horror, you see it as a waterlogged corpse, bloated and rotting. Raising a rusted, barnacle-encrusted sword, it lurches forward, gurgling. Give us the idol.
Okay.
Fog?
All right. Knowledge religion. Do I know what this thing is?
Well, I'll tell you what it is on the next session
What?
Oh, okay.
of Are You Wearing a Helmet?
Hey. All right.
B, okay.
And that wraps up another session of Are You Wearing a Helmet? For my players,
Ken.
Chris.
Eric.
Rick.
and let's give a special thanks to our sound man, Bob Hernandez, our producer, Rob Mountney, the kind folks at Excelsior Games that let us bum their basement, and a shout out to the Nerdverse. And I am your GM, Brent Baumick, and I don't have an outro because I was lazy this week, so sorry.
Yay!